Warrior, the movie Warrior, it opened up yesterday, September 9th, and of course we had to go see it because it's MMA, so we went and saw it. My expectations were it was going to be good, a solid movie. I mean, Tom Hardy was in it. I don't know the other guy's name, but he's pretty solid. I didn't know Nick Nolte was going to be in it, but he was in it, and he was fucking great. So yeah, I went in. I knew it was going to be good. You know, I didn't know how good though. This movie was fucking phenomenal. It was fucking spectacular. I think everyone, even if you're not into fighting, should see the movie because the side plot and the stories of the brothers and their relationship with their dad is just, you could not like it, and you could not go into that movie and come out thinking, oh, that movie was average. No, it's something that you're gonna feel, even if you're not going in and you're like, oh, I don't want to get emotional. This is just a movie. No, it'll get you breaking down in the fucking movie, in the middle of the movie, and at the end, fucking even at the beginning, and it's just, the shit was amazing. The fighting was awesome. There was a bunch of UFC fighters and Strikeforce fighters involved with it. I know, what was it? Kurt Angle played Koba, who was like the unbeatable guy. And shit, he played it well. And there was Nate Marquardt and was it Anthony Johnson? Anthony Johnson. Rashad Evans was in it as a commentator. It was just the way they put it together was fucking. It was just. I would put it right next to Rocky IV as far as fighting movies or sports movies in general. And Rocky IV is one of my favorite all-time movies. I used to watch it every day before I went to my Little League games. Literally, I watched it every day before one of my games. And that movie, Warrior, is pretty much, it's equal or greater than Rocky IV. And that's hard for me to say, but that movie's that good. And I think it's going to change the way people view MMA, period. People that, think UFC and, fighting, it's not a mainstream sport. No, it is now. It's one of the biggest sports.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
This movie is, I think it's going to change, like Mason said, he thinks it's going to change the sport of MMA it's almost going to make the sport famous. It's almost, it's famous already, just because it's a huge sport, but it's going to make it famous in a way that I don't think people they're not going to really understand until the word gets out. And the next year, their view of MMA and their view of fighting, it's going to change dramatically for the better. Like there's going to be millions more fans around the world that are going to be into the sport because of this movie. This movie there's something about it that it makes you, even just the fighting too, if you were just to watch the fighting and see how much effort it took and the pain that these guys go through, it makes you sit back and think about your life and, what are you doing to, better yourself and, shit like that. But this movie's great. I give it a fucking 10 out of 10. Shit, I give it an 11 out of 10. It's that fucking good. And I'm not afraid to say it. I got a lot of favorite movies. It's in my top 10, and that's hard to make my top 10 because my top 10 is fucking amazing when it comes to movies. And I'm pretty critical when it comes to movies. This movie, I mean, top 10 is obviously Inception and Avatar have to be up there. I can't knock them out. And then Mission Impossible, Jerry Maguire, A Few Good Men, Good Will Hunting, Departed, all the Leo movies, Blood Diamond, all the Matt Damon flicks, a couple Brad Pitt flicks.
Backdoor
and I mean, there's tons. I have tons of favorite movies. Even Requiem for a Dream. Like, there's some awesome movies that you just can't deny that are great. And this Bruce Willis movies, Fifth Element, a couple of the Die Hards. I mean, this shit is. Warrior I think it's going to even make Tom Hardy an even bigger star. And that guy that played Brendan, I don't know his name, but the guy's he's going to kill it because he did awesome in this movie. The whole movie was great. Nick Nolte even surprised me. He was ridiculous. He made me cry. I mean, he played the role so good of the father that he made me break down multiple times, and it made me think about my relationship with my dad. And it's going to make people think about the relationship with their father. It's a very father-son kind of oriented movie. and what people go through and all their struggles, and also coming back and what? And also, am I done or what?
Bro, you've been talking for like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, well, fuck. I mean,
Alright, good. No.
Alright, cool.
Dude, you got
Just
definitely get out and see Warrior. A lot of people haven't heard of it. I've been telling people all day to see it, and it came out yesterday, and most people don't even know what the fucking movie is. They're like, Warrior? What the hell's that? Go see it. Awesome movie. Go see it with your fucking parents. Go see it with anyone. You'll love it. Everyone will love it. It's the money life, bitches.